Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. Set to go with Week 2 of the NFL on ESPN. Hi everyone, I'm Chris Berman. Week 1 certainly had its share of surprises. Will Week 2 continue in that vein, or will things start to even out a bit? We'll see. We've got an excellent early season matchup for you here. Chicago, Green Bay, it's go time!
The fans are finding their way to their seats, those who really own those seats, as we get set to begin this exciting game. Hi folks, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to historic Lambeau Field. Peter O'Keefe is next to me in the booth, and Peter, we've got a couple of offensive powerhouses down on the field.
No doubt about it, Dan. We could be in for a high-scoring game today. Rodgers is a pocket-passing quarterback. His mobility isn't that great, but he's patient in the pocket and uses his strong arm to stretch the field. He's not the only big-time player on that squad, though. Adams is one of the better receivers in the league. He's one of those players that a defense has to key in on and respect. Otherwise, he's going to make you pay. Deadly combination out there. I'm dying to see how it pans out.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
I choose tails.
Tails it is.
We'll see.
Number 2, kicking off for the Packers.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Football.
Crosby boots the opening kickoff. Patterson fields it all the way back at the 2. Runs 6-yard line. Makes the nice catch, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Mitchell uncorks a dynamite pass there with 2 defenders on the prowl.
Really incredible accuracy, but I'll tell you, that's...
Hold on, this is going to be one heck of a ride. You got to be a cross-country skier that time to get around him. He's alone out
First
there.
down, Bears.
Great execution.
Ball at the 35.
Mitchell rifles this one hard over the middle, and the catch. Miller catches the heater left sideline.
Mitchell makes a risky pass here and completes it. That took guts, Dan. Check it out. Oh, perfect pass. And it had to be accurate. Best banging heads there.
Touchdown, Bears.
Dan, this is a nice little run here. A good job of slicing through the D and picking up the yards that he...
Jackson fair catches it at the 1. Graham pulls in a lob here, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Graham reels in the catch despite being covered by 2 defenders. Dan, I guess he just can't be intimidated. Check this out. Oh, yeah, it's all about being focused. He had his eye. That's right, Dan. A lot of people still associate receivers with speed, but right here...
Adams snags the dart right sideline and is at the 30. Final.
Mack makes the play here, but not fast enough. Check it out. He pushes him out, but past the marker.
They can't. First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Jones picked up. Graham catches the lob. Touchdown! And
Touchdown, Packers.
Rodgers makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
One deep. Patterson decides to take it out of the end zone. 26-yard line. Cohen will get stopped. Got to be hard to break out of his grasp. Even even when you're one of the slipperier runners.
Absolutely.
Mitchell.
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Robinson goes in motion. Cohen carries this one off to the right and heads upfield. Eventually, Mitchell makes the throw after the play. It's intercepted. Dragged down at the 42.
I'm coming now.
Martinez, that's why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Rodgers just rifles this one, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Rodgers gambles big time on this play, and it works. Makes it a little more exciting to watch, too. Oh, if he wasn't accurate on this throw, it would have been an interception.
That's
it's
the
a
end
real
of the
fine
first
line.
quarter.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lighting up the stat sheet. Adams hurls in the lob right side, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Adams shows his coverage, man. The finer points of pass patterns, namely, get away from me. I have the ball to catch.
He really beat his man. That was time. Neither of those guys really had a height advantage on the other.
Yeah, and sometimes when you find yourself locked in a matchup like that, it simply becomes a question of who wants the ball more. Advantage?
Fuller. Rodgers airs this one to the left sideline. Crosby from 26 yards out, and they take the lead.
Crosby puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
For the first time today. Patterson downs this in the end zone. Daniels sacks him way back at the 11.
Daniels did a great job back there by not only getting the sack, but getting him way out.
19 yards to go. Daniels gets the sack at the 9.
Daniels nails his man behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to cost the offense a few yards. Oh, yeah.
To the quarterback in this game.
Oh, you can say that again. So far, he's got 3 tackles and 2 sacks.
Number 51 makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Number 51 got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the
Long snap and punts it away. Jackson takes it at the 48, 36-yard line. Number 45 goes in motion. Jones has... Rodgers makes the pass, and the reception is made for a first and more. He's in for the touchdown.
Adams must have a cold or something because the defense stayed away from him on this play. He's wide open. Check it out.
You know, you don't see a receiver get that open. Patterson fields the kickoff at the 4. Cardinals, they'll start at their own 26-yard line.
Play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Tyler gets the sack way back at the 17.
Tyler hands the offense a huge loss by getting the sack way in the backfield. Check it out. Oh, yeah, he went right through the O-line and got to his man.
Miller catches the bullet out left and tries to get free. 20, 10,
Touchdown,
and he's
Bears.
in for the touchdown.
Miller is going to make a great play right here. Snags the football and then really turns on the juice.
They've been having some real success by keeping him on the left side. Jackson catches it back at the 3. Tackled at the 27. Rogers puts his arm into this one, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Number 20 is on the ball carrier way too late. He let him get the first and plenty more before he pushed.
Fuller puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. The ball's loose. They get it back.
Number 63 recovered the ball, but this is an all-out terrible play for the offense. They get it back there, but that's just dumb luck.
Number 20 hammers the receiver and forces.
Number 20 was sitting back in the zone waiting for the pass,
with the coverage.
and then closes enough to force the incompletion. Nice job.
The defense prevents them and pummels this one deep. Fuller fields the deep punt at their own 22-yard line. Gabriel goes in motion. Burton snags the missile. Gets the sack. Intercepted. Brought down at the 45.
Mitchell is feeling some pressure as he lets this one go, which is why it zings right into the defender's reach.
This drive at their 45-yard line. Rips him down. Breaks the tackle. Tackled at the 39. Mitchell fires this one over the middle, and it's complete at the 24. Gabriel catches it left sideline, and that's a touchdown.
Gabriel chases down two defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
Davis fields the kickoff at the 3. Tackled at the 24. Rogers makes the long pass, and the reception's made at the 38. Finally dropped at the 35.
Graham had three guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
Another big gain completion, and it seems like they've been going deep every chance they get.
And why not? They've had huge success with the long ball today.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Bears are out in front, 21-17. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
Okay, Dana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. A look inside the numbers from our first half and look at the discrepancy in sacks thus far. The Packers should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Cohen got the carry here, and he was able to break through. Touchdown for the Bears. The Bears get the first points of the game and go up by 7. The Packers answering right back. Rogers would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 36-yard play that set up a Packer touchdown. The Bears, towards the end of the first quarter, game tied 7-all. Martinez is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Packers have it off an interception. Rogers is going to get this one out to his wide receiver, and he'll do the rest. That set up a 27-yard field goal. Packers winning 10-7. Rogers is back to throw, and when he gets an opportunity to step up, these are the kind of throws he makes. This was a big one. A 33-yard touchdown for the Packers. The Packers move ahead by 10. The Bears come right back. Miller was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. An 83-yard touchdown for the Bears. The Packers still midway through the second. Packers out in front by 3. Rogers would find his target on this one. The Bears on defense. King would come up with the big play to kill a drive. as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Bears losing 17-14. Brooks shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Bears, after getting an interception, the Bears inside the red zone. Mitchell connected with his man on this one. A 13-yard touchdown for the Bears. The Packers' last play of the half, Packers back by 4. Graham is going to run a great route here. Have a look as it creates some space and is able to bring this in. And that's where we'll leave this one. Packers are in a shootout, 21-17.
Second half has now started. Packers will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Rodgers.
They're not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Williams. Rodgers gets all of his arm into... Adams is leading the pass, and they
Rodgers airs this one out beautifully. That's how you throw the ball down. Take notes all you want to be quarterback.
Right on the money, Peter. He is just a
one guy covering the receiver.
Peter, everything worked right on the conversion, but what a scary call at that point on the field, especially considering that it's only the third quarter.
Yeah, too deep in your own.
Rodgers throws this to the right side, and they convert on third.
Rodgers gets to pass 2 defenders on this one. What a throw! It's worth a second look. That's what you call confidence. Throwing into double coverage like that.
This one will fall incomplete.
Valdez.
8th play of the drive. Rodgers throws it to the left side, and the catch is made. Well,
Valdez reels in the catch despite being covered by 2 defenders. Dan, I guess you just can't be intimidated. Check this out. Oh, yeah, it's all about...
And Peter, with this receiver's size, that was nothing short of a mismatch out there.
That kind of reminds me of how I tried to cover my older brother. And he was just too tall.
Rodgers throws this one over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Takes the catch out to the left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Graham goes one-on-one on this play and beats his man. He executed that pass pattern perfectly.
Chance for a tight end. He sees the ball quite a bit.
Well, he's one of those guys the defense had their number.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Graham makes the catch. Touchdown!
Rodgers sings this one perfectly. Great pass, great catch, great play. Let's have another look. Bullseye. What a precise throw.
Coach Smith doesn't agree.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds. Chicago will not be charged a timeout. 3rd down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Touchdown, Packers!
Rodgers makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
The Bears let this bounce out of the end zone for a touchback. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, there's the drive results, and the thing I want to talk about is how close this game is.
Mitchell rifles this one hard over the
Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
It's intercepted. No one in front of him. Touchdown!
Pass interference, number 25, defense.
Cohen gets past. Robinson catches the heater.
Robinson has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all...
the call on first down, and will lose about a yard here so far. No good. Incomplete.
Robinson looked like he was all over that one. That would have been a tough catch.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. Mitchell throws it deep down the left sideline, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete.
Williams is with his man every step of the way on this play. That's what you call coverage, baby. He makes it impossible for the D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Stopped at the 23. Rodgers tosses it down the left side.
23-yard line.
Jones takes it for his 8th carry and chews up about 4. Rodgers passes this one after the play action, and it's incomplete.
And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Happens here. They'll start at their 34-yard line. Cohen. Alexander tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Daniels gets the sack way back at the 30. That will bring up fourth down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you. Jackson fields it at the 27. Tagline.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime.
Rodgers throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
Rodgers made a nice throw there, got it right past the defender.
He adds another completion. Valdez catches the hard throw, and
Valdez had 3 guys covering him on this play, and he still made the catch. I don't know if it was a good effort by him or a bad one by the defense.
Rodgers throws a heater right sideline and
wait and make the play. Look how much more catch he
he couldn't hold on to that one, and maybe that's why they don't throw to him that often.
Progress is slow at best. I've been told that his return is questionable. Dan, back to you.
As always, we'll hope for...
Williams had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
Another
It's racked up through the air.
Jones gets the handoff and heads out. Jones forces him out of bounds in the backfield, and that takes...
Mack makes his presence known on this one. He pushes them back for a huge loss. That was a smart play. Yeah, ran his man down and then shoved him out of bounds. That's how you do it.
Crosby from 28 yards out, and it's good.
Crosby puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
Patterson decides to take it out of the end zone. Shoots. Tackled at the 20.
Let's hear. Talk about yards.
Mitchell puts this on a roll. Got off over there.
Yeah, I'd go somewhere else, probably.
Third down, 1 man back. This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on downs.
Redmond gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you played. They were in 4-down mode there, especially at their end of the football field. That's a bad call.
Jones is at the 5, and touchdown!
Jones plays the D like a violin on this play. Oh, what a juke.
That touchdown will stretch the lead, Peter. Bears wait. Whips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run. Second down with the tight end right. Mitchell passes a high, long one, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Third down. The clock is stopped at 53. King makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Aggressive D.
Mitchell rifles it out left side, and it's intercepted. No one in front of him, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers!
Williams intercepts the ball close to the end zone, so you know he's going for it. And he gets it. What a huge play for the defense as they put points on the board.
Patterson downs this in the end zone. The clock at 39. They couldn't connect. That area is not yielding results for them.
Yeah, time to look elsewhere.
Mitchell lobs this one a bit,
ball is
and
placed
this
at the
one
spot of
is
the
in.
foul.
Robinson hauls it in right side, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down.
Down! Liz! Single!
Mitchell spikes the ball. Burton makes the catch on the
First
right
down,
sideline.
Like that.
First down, and 5 wide receivers take the field. Mitchell throws this deep down to the end zone, and it's
Bears.
caught for the score.
Robinson had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
That's his first touch side kick. Number 9 bounces it up. Number 35 gets it off the bounce at the 43.
5-yard
Back
penalty.
down at the
Free kick.
43. Hall will be credited with the tackle. They're setting up for the onside kick. Number 9 bounces it up. Number 16 gathers it up at the 30. And that is going to do it for this one. The Packers come out on top, 41-28. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Enjoy this. We're going to get you next time. We're going to get you next time. It's all right.
What makes you think you can rhyme? When did you think you get signed? Who gave you the wrong?
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Packers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Rodgers needed to be on target here, and he was. A Packer touchdown. The Packers now have their first lead of the half and go up by 3. This time at the 39, Rodgers would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. That set up a 29-yard field goal. The Packers, after a stop on 4th down, Packers leading by 6. Jones would get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from there. They move ahead by 13. The Bears on D. Williams is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Touchdown for the Packers. Bears down 41-21. Robinson is going to come up with a big play here in a deep ball. Have a look. A 30-yard touchdown for the Bears. And that's where we'll leave this one. Packers come away with a win, 41-28. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Rodgers is standing by with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You really showed up today. And you were instrumental in helping your team snag the win. What gave you guys the edge today?
Man, the crowd really came out today and did a lot of screaming and yelling. And making a big play and hearing the crowd behind you, there's nothing like in the world. I gotta give a lot of credit to the fans.
Chris, back to you.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Saints come away with a decisive 10-point win. Allen had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. We had a big trade also of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Well, trades aren't quite as common in the NFL nowadays as they are in other sports, certainly. But we've got news to report to you on the trading front nonetheless. This guy leaves the Bengals and is on his way to the Vikings. And it's clear this was an area of their football team that needed somebody. In exchange, they'll get someone to beef up their roster. This guy will patrol the field from his linebacking spot, and he should be able to find a home in this defensive unit in no time.
Benson had a ton of sacks and helped his Raiders beat the Bills. In the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, we had the Eagles walk away with a 6-point victory. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Colts pick up their first win of the year. Bears, Packers pick up. Miller came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. The Packers go on to win this by the final score of 41-28. Over at M&T Stadium, we had the Ravens come away with a decisive 10-point win. The Texans' defense held their opponents to under 150 passing yards in their win at Ford Field. The Seahawks won in impressive fashion on the road and will now head home to meet the 49ers. Love had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Number 34 rushed for 2 touchdowns and helped his Chiefs beat the Panthers. Browns, Cowboys. Hunt is in his own territory, would like to get his team out to the midfield stripe. Takes the pitch, goes off right tackle, bursts through the hole. Look at him go! The 20, the 10, touchdown! 62 yards! The Browns win this one by the final score of 28-24. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. This guy is probably the one that most leaps out at you. Doctors confirming the worst this week, a torn hamstring. And that'll put him out for 4 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Martin might be the biggest loss on this list. Tests at the stadium revealed a broken kneecap, so he'll be out for 14 weeks. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Garrett is going to be watching from the sidelines for a while, as his injury will deal a major blow to this team. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Down in the deep south of Atlanta, we had the Falcons convincingly win by 15. Down in Qualcomm Stadium, we had the Chargers come away with a 7-point win. The Jaguars got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at Alltel Stadium. And last but not least, we had the Patriots come away victorious. So, 2 weeks into the books here on ESPN, here's my prime-time performers for week number 2, and each is going to get a game ball. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.